Yeah, hello and welcome to another update about Bitcoin. So for Bitcoin, we had a further drop. That my warning, I think yesterday, came just in time. I also made everybody aware in the Signals channel here on Telegram and Discord, all the gold members. We saw a small head and shoulders here, and at 7:15 UK time, that was basically, where were we? It was somewhere here, yeah, at around 23.4k. I put a warning out, by the way, it was, 23.3k. And I warned the case for the wave 2 low, which was this one here, yeah, still has to be made. And the failure to push higher impulsively suggests that we will see further downside on Bitcoin and other coins. The small rally today, which is this one, was overlapping, which is not a good sign for an end of wave 2. So again, I think the warning came perfectly on time. Yeah, bear in mind, up here already, I told you that we are getting into a correction. It then in the end only happened here, which doesn't really make a great difference. We came down. Down here, I told you we can expect now a wave B to the upside into this area. We hit it perfectly. We then came down yesterday morning. I told you we have a possible case to be made for the low to be in, but to have some indication, because you can't just assume. Well, you can assume, but you need confirmation. First level of confirmation would have been obtained above the wave 4, above 23.6k. Didn't happen. Yeah, and then we had all these overlaps, and here I put the warning out because it just wasn't. It just wasn't evident, yeah, that we would reverse. So for now, I hope those warnings reached you. Of course, if you're a channel member, then you get more up-to-date or more frequent updates on the Signals channel. But I also can't be there 24 hours. That's just life, unfortunately. But in this case, I think it worked out nicely. So for now, here for Bitcoin, we can remain on track with the current wave count, which started down here at 20.7k to assume a leading diagonal here in a wave 1 in white, and we're now coming down in this wave 2 in white. So overall wave count here, and that is the primary expectation at the moment still, still at the moment. But I can also tell you one thing. If Bitcoin, so this wave count, which basically assumes a wave 1, a wave 2, we are now in the wave 3. Then we've got all our subwaves here, basically 3, 1, 2 setups, with the latest one being here the leading diagonal. 3, 1, 2 setups on the chart for Bitcoin. Now, I can tell you one thing. If Bitcoin doesn't start moving after this correction, I think we have to get accustomed and get comfortable with the view that we might not have seen the low. And for that purpose, I've put in, and I talked about that in a previous video, I've put in 3 stages here. On the chart, you can say 3 stages of warning. Already below 22,080, I would not reduce the probabilities for the bullish scenario. They can still stay at 60%, but it's like a signal that we have to watch the chart closely. Because if we drop below 20.7k, that wave too low, that would invalidate the leading diagonal here. If that happens, then we really, there's basically only one bullish scenario left, which is the whole, I mean, there are others, but how likely are they? So that is the leading expanding diagonal I showed you yesterday in the video. And if we go below 18.9k, I think that's it. Then we can be quite sure that we also go below 17.6k. And I promise that on the weekend, so possibly tomorrow, I will make a little bit of a longer video, a specific video about bearish scenarios, which are still possible. Okay, but in the short term here, where are we now? We have to change the wave count of this correction with the latest addition, because I can't just move here the wave 2 down and the wave 5 down. That wouldn't be right. What I'm going to do, I'm going to change this from an ABC pattern into a WXY. I don't really need to show you all the subwaves here because this is done anyway. Here the wave, WX, and then we came down here in the in the wave WXY, coming down like that. But then it's this is where it's now getting a bit critical. Yeah, WXY, where are we now in the wave Y? Well, in my opinion, we have obviously, what is a wave Y? Just take that out. A wave Y is a 3-wave move. So we've got here already the first wave, which was the wave A in the wave Y. This here was a wave B, in my opinion, in the wave Y. That is how we can currently see it. And it's sort of the last straw that Bitcoin has in this scenario. And then this now is the wave C in the wave Y of a wave 2. So, and where are we in that? So in my opinion, what we've seen here, probably adjust that down a little bit here. So if we do that in terms of the wave counts, we can say that from the wave B high, which was here at 23,500 or 600, roughly, yeah, we can assume this was the wave 1, this the wave 2. We are now in the wave 3, maybe already finished. We can take a look at that in a minute. And then the wave 4 to the upside will happen and the wave 5 down. And that could, to be honest, go down perfectly here to this yellow line that I have on the chart, that key support at 22,080 US dollars. Okay. Looking at the ideal targets here for the wave 3, again, we're here doing some micro counting, but just to give you an orientation, we're looking here at the Fibonacci extensions of the wave 1. And we can see that we've broken already the 1.618 extension. We've now reached the 200% extension. It could very well be that the wave 3 is in here. Next likely target would be the 2.618, which is basically then here the $22,500 level. Yeah? And from there, depending on 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, I mean, if we get one more leg down, could reach the 22,477, or then just here the 50-day moving average at 22,200, or here the 22,080 level. But if we go below 22,080, it would not invalidate the current wave count, but a move below 20,700 would. Bear in mind, down there we've got a lot of support. One of these levels is the 50-day moving average. Bitcoin hasn't really respected that so far. We have to be honest about that. Other coins have very much. So it will be interesting to see if this is just maybe a retest from above of the 50-day moving average, which would in fact be bullish. Would happen in my green reversal area that's based on Fibonacci retracements. And if we start from there, that would be a bullish move, and that can take us way above the previous high here at 25,200. And again, Bitcoin needs to move. Yeah, I mean, the last few days here haven't been good for crypto. Yeah, I have to say that. A lot of coins are, the bullish movements of a lot of coins are getting less likely now. And I'm going to update you on all the coins. Yeah, this is basically the last chance I would give Bitcoin in this current scenario to start moving. If it messes up this scenario, and if the bulls don't get moving, then we could move to the leading expanding diagonal, which is definitely a possible that I talked about. In this scenario, it's possible that we are just here in this wave B of the wave C of a wave 5. So we would expect here a bit of a lower retracement before we come up. And then we would need to reach at least 26,000 before we see a larger correction. That's possible. Or even the bearish scenarios, and I'm going to work on them tomorrow. And there's a few details which really need a lot of attention, so I want to go through all of them for you, so it takes a bit of time. I'll do a separate video on that tomorrow. But overall, so far, all going according to plan. Have a great day, and I hope I'll see you in the next video. So yeah, if you like the update, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And then again, if you really like the content, if you like more up-to-date, let's say updates, yeah, on Telegram and Discord, then check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.